Hi, I'm back again. So yesterday, had my first sort of real challenge with my diet. We were invited to a birthday party from a friend of ours. He was actually the best man at my wedding, and it was located at an Indian restaurant. So a few drinks before a meal, then a meal, and a few more drinks afterwards. Now, this posed three potential challenges. One was alcohol, one was generally the food that was available, and the third one was that I'll be eating a lot later than I've been trying to do. So typically try to eat around 4, at the latest 5 o'clock. And we had to be at the restaurant for 6 because it was a surprise birthday party where the guest of honor was arriving at 6:30 and the meal or the table was booked for 7:30. So we got there at 6 o'clock and everybody was getting drinks. And I had sparkling water. And a few questions came up. Oh, you're not drinking today. So, oh, no. And I just told everybody who was there the reason why. I said, I've just been recently diagnosed with diabetes and I'm trying to get myself into remission. And that means that I want to not drink alcohol because it is really just wasted calories. And I'm going to be watching what I'm eating tonight. So came to the point where it was time for the meal. And I love Indian food. It's one of my favorite types of food to eat. So the first lot came on, it was the poppadoms, whilst we were looking through the menu, and I love poppadoms. These ones looked really good, but I didn't have any. I ordered a starter. So I ordered a skewer with some lamb. And then for main meal, I ordered tandoori chicken on a bed of on a bed of onions and peppers, but with no rice. So I ate the starter. It was very good. And then came the main meal, and it came automatically. The a la carte meals come with a plain naan, which I didn't know. But I ate the meat and some of the peppers and onions. It was quite a lot. And I was, to be honest, stuffed because it is more than I've normally been eating. I didn't touch the naan, passed that on down the table. That got consumed. So I managed to stay true to myself and stay true to my diet. One thing that did help was that we did leave early. We left about 9 o'clock, just as the meal was ending, because my wife traveled down to London this morning for work. She's away for a couple of days, and she had to get up this morning at 6 o'clock to be able to catch a flight from Newcastle Airport. So that might have been saving grace as well, because, when everybody around you is drinking alcohol, it can seem very boring. Now, I'm not a big drinker. I only really drink alcohol when we go out. I don't drink it. Well, I now don't drink alcohol. Yeah, so the alcohol drinking wouldn't really pose that much of an issue for me. Like I said, I don't drink a lot of alcohol normally anyway, never drink at home, and only drink sometimes when we're out. So, yeah, so that was a good challenge to myself and a successful one. Today, I'm only going to be eating breakfast and then fasting for the rest of the day until tomorrow, breakfast time. Today, I'm going for a bit of a longer walk. I'm already 6 kilometers in, and I'm not even to the normal point where I'd start my normal walk. So I reckon today should be about 10 kilometers, which is good. And it is beautiful weather, sun shining, a light breeze, coastal air. It's really nice. So today is one of the good days. Now, I've got another book tip for you. So I stated I'd read Michael Mosley's book, and I've also listened to it a few times on audiobooks whilst I've been walking, which is great because it just keeps putting that message into your head. Now, the next book I've read or listened to is from Roy Taylor, Professor Roy Taylor from Newcastle University. And his research is what Michael Mosley based his book on and worked very closely with him. So their strategies and their ideas are very, very aligned. So I'll put a little picture of the book up here, and I'll put a link to the book on Amazon down below. And that's not an affiliate link. It's just a pure link to Amazon to the book. And I'll also put a link to Spotify in the description to both of those books as well. Because I think if you are, starting on this journey of trying to beat diabetes, these two books will be very helpful. And I think you should read them or listen to them. And I think listen to them is a good way of digesting it if you don't have the time to just sit down and read a book, so you can listen to it while you're doing something else. Yeah. So that's it for me today. Thanks again for joining. If you're liking what I'm doing, please subscribe, hit the like button, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.
Yeah.